Hello again, and welcome back to the Mutant. Mutant Year Zero. Road, Gate to Eden. I call it Gate now, so I'm in front of the thing. Yes, we finished the fight with Nova Sect. We devoured the leader of Nova Sect, actually Pharos, so she got revenge. We're gonna go inside now. The Elder going like, no, don't go into Eden, don't be contaminated by the ancients. It's like, am I thinking, no, this thing scanned us and opened up. It scanned the mutants and opened. It refused for Nova Sect and the humans, but it all scanned us and went, okay. And opened up just immediately.
I could swear that I'd been here before. I feel it deep inside.
Are you sure that was the leader of the Nova Sect?
I've seen this star before. All those crashed flying machines. The stories are true. They came from Eden.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if there's going to be combat in here or not. There shouldn't be any ghouls in here because they didn't get past the door.
I was thinking the med pack was going to be there and boom! The med pack was there. How do you explain that?
Because we've seen it all. We've been in here. We've seen this. The Elder raised us because we had no memory. The Elder raised you because he had a perfect thing. Project cancelled. Evacuation orders have been given, and a destruction order has been issued for all research, including the healthy biological subjects. This has upset a number of us, not just for ethical reasons, but for the sheer loss of what we have accomplished. The news has hit Ingmar particularly badly. He has locked himself in the birthing chamber with the subjects and refuses to open the door. Yep, the guys upstairs said, no, we don't like the mutants, we're not going to go for it. Cancel the project. And Ingmar's like, but, well, no, I have not spent ages developing these mutants just for them to be cancelled. Potentially humanity's best hope for survival. It sees us, it knows us. It's saying, oh, the subjects have returned home. Don't know whereabouts was he heading, Ian. I mean, there's no quest marker. We've reached Eden. The sacred numbers. That is a big machine. I think it's a satellite project. Military recall. Command is in a state of total panic, following the loss of Orbital Z1. An order has been issued to return all unmilitarized bots and equipment directly to Unit Theta. My suspicions were confirmed without a shadow of doubt. We are at war. I can only hope that this is quick, regardless who wins. So the plague hit, and then everyone went nutso and attacked each other. They went to war. They figured now would be the perfect time with weakened enemies. They should blap them.
More of those machines.
Jesus.
Quiet. Let's try not to wake them up.
Yes, let's not. Let's not wake them up. The ones outside are tiny. These things are gigantic. They could sneeze and wipe us out. These are gigantic ones. Thank God Nova didn't get in here. Well, not directly anyway.
This is the place I was dreaming about. Can you believe it? Eden.
Yep.
This makes you question your whole life, right? What happens if the answers you seek are around the corner? Do you want to know?
Yes. Even if it's painful, I know it sounds a bit odd, but even if it's painful, I would want to know, because not knowing, yes, it's ignorance is bliss and all this, but you can't build your life fully if you don't know your past. Once you know your past, you're like, well, yes, I can choose to accept it, fight it, or embrace it. Anyway, peace talks fail. It is a tense and dreadful time. We have heard whispers that the peace talks have broken down irreparably, and to confirm that this somewhat, Command has just ordered us to consider Elysium as hostile, and to forcibly remove, if necessary, any Elysium diplomats and scientists from the facility. It is a sad day for us all. We just had a plague. Military guys are idiots. Plenty to investigate here. Okay, it's this thing over here. Oh look, playground.
I don't believe it. Aren't we deep underground?
Yep, but they're so technologically advanced they made a little playground. They made a picnic area. And they could easily have... I think Plutonium was from here. I think she knew where Eden was.
Reckon there be trees and grass here? How is that possible?
Eden? School? Yep. Well, they wanted the mutants to be raised in a healthy environment. They wanted the survivors, children, to be raised nice and healthy in a nice spot with no issues. Unfortunately, no, Sect had a different idea. Plutonium had a different idea and went nutso. I think she gained psychic abilities and just went nuts. Mutation on the inside. That's bedrooms. I know it's a little for just her, so... Oh, hello.
Picture of bombing. That can't be possible, can it?
So if it's bombing, you'd probably say, is this me? I technically clicked through that door before it was opened. Oh yeah, this is no combat, but we're exploring and finding out the truth. The final truths of Eden are revealed. Our final truths. And loot. There's going to be a lot of deposition in this one. Bone density report, 12 weeks. Yeah, 12 weeks. Regression of a skeleton mass against soft tissue mass equals total body mass, skeletal mass. In Parcine birds, N96. Black squares, sword line. Rodents, N39. Grey diamonds, dash line. And bats, N34, white circles, dotted line. Raw data in the electronic supplementary material to the mass and mammal skeletons. 15% was added to account for the fact that mammal bones are not permeatized but contain marrow. Regression slopes do not differ significantly. P equals 0.310. Comparison of skeletal mass using analysis and covariance demonstrate that the mass of the bird skeletons is indistinguishable from that of rodents. Oh, nice. Ducks, you're a bird rodent. They were doing experiments to
I can't believe what I'm seeing. This skull is like an animal's, not like a human's. This might be a mutant, like us.
well, yeah, it was, I think, a bull. He either died or they decided that he wanted to dissect it. Which is why, for after termination. So that's probably why the guy quickly rounded it up and legged it. They were trying to mass produce us, but they didn't work out very well. DNA analysis 67J. The data yields a maximum likelihood of 0.2 PNG for 2 haploids combining A and C on the one hand and Y1 and Y2 on the other, and of 0 when all 4 haploids were examined. The 95% confidence interval of PNG was 0.0 dash, yes, comma 0.83 for 2 haploids and dash 0.28 for 4 haploids. The 2 haploid confidence interval is considerably larger because the haploids A and C were combined, which masks the fact that in southern T1 domestic pigs, haploid A is more frequent than haploid C. Small numbers. A 64% versus C 36% amongst European haploids. Whereas northern T1 and wild boar haploids, C is almost 5 times more frequent than A. A 17, C A 3. So this is where they were making Brahman. Oh god, they've got pits. They've got X-rays of Brahman ducks. There's gonna be a lot of science reading here. I hope I can handle it. Here you are, boys. Home, sweet home. What, no more notes? I'm gonna miss one. Did I miss one? According to this, I've got 24, 25, so there's one note missing. Not most likely so.
I remember this room. That console was a place to retrieve knowledge. I wonder if it has the answers we're seeking.
Do not get the detonation codes.
Huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it.
Oh, Elder.
It was him.
The Elder.
The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he?
Oh, I'm gonna talk to you, dude.
Spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance.
Poor Brom.
As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden. Come on, Center Sweden.
Shall we talk to them? Hi, Command Center Sweden. Oh. That's where it ends. With us getting a call from another location. Another Eden. Well, let's face it, the way the other things, the ancients all killed themselves and died, you know, in Eden. And I think they all died, Eden's a myth. It's like, well, dude, if you'd have told us long ago that we were created in Eden, that they were going to terminate us, but you decided to save us instead, it would have gone a long way. We'd be like more like, oh, well, thank you, dude. You know, you saved us, you raised and saved us, but when you couldn't, when the others wanted to terminate us, you rescued us. Okay, Pharaoh must have ended up somewhere else, in another settlement. And there were multiple settlements. The elders want to go, the Ark is the only place you want to be. Oh yes, but the Ark is not the only settlement out there. If we'd have known that there were more settlements, you know, the Ark might have traded with them, built up relations with them, offered offered help. You know, Nova Sector wouldn't have been allowed to roam around the way it did because we'd have had an army. I like that, speed this up. High voltage software people. Special thanks to the people, to these boys. And escape to leave. Creating the mutant world has inspired this game. Museum, Mausoleum of Suburbia. Locate the Elder. Right, as the Elder run off, you're loading something, game. Well, again, that's the end of the main storyline. Now you've got the Seeds of Evil DLC that came after. After learning that stalkers had entered Eden, the Elder mysteriously wandered off into the zone. Yeah, because he knew they had found out the secrets. 2 months of searching later, the stalkers discovered his location. He legged it.
One, we rescued Hannah. 2, we kicked the bad guys' asses. Why are we freezing our butts off chasing some old loony? We should be back at the Ark getting a little hero treatment.
Our victory parade will have to wait.
Let's fetch him back.
Fetch him back before he gets himself killed out there.
The truth? That we're all his science projects? Nah, thanks. Let him run. We don't need him.
Tell that to the Ark. It's chaos back there. We'll drag the Elder back, force him to make things right.
And keep taking his orders? You're all grown up and able to think for yourself, aren't you?
Enough chit-chat. Let's go find the Elder.
Yep. We are going to drag him home, whether he likes it or not. I mean, I should technically cut the video there because that was, you know, the end of the game. But we have now got new stuff. The prospect of meeting a moose with a flamethrower. Not sure I'll be taking the team though, because I'm really partial to Brom. His decked out death cannon. But yeah, there's new enemies, new zones, and new a lot of things. Also, I like the way it ended there with the channel. What the hell is that?
For an ancient dude hooked up to blood bags, the Elder sure can move. Something's weird here.
It's the zone. Everything's weird here. Just keep your eyes open.
Pod burner, pod wolf.
Yeah, seriously, I get it. Please stop saying that.
Pod wolf. Okay, that's different. Well, the game promised me new guys to fight, and well, they delivered. Pod wolves. Pod burner? I thought I heard something. We might just be able to end this episode with a bang. That's only to shoot.
Don't mind if I do. Can always use some scrap. For the arc, like.
pods I've never met before. Pod tanks. Pod jumper. Sure deal with them is, but there's a lot of guys here. Pod jumpers, no armor. Oh, relic. Relic. What? Hellraiser grenade. That's a Rubik's Cube. A mythical grenade that legend says could destroy cities. To prevent its power from falling into the wrong hands, the ancients devised a password system that required all 6 sides of the cube to be solid colours before it could be armed. Fortunately, nobody has been able to crack the puzzle so far.
I heard of these special grenades. You just need to bypass the colour-coded safety system first.
It's a Rubik's Cube. What's a Rubik's Cube? You gotta love some of the little lines they come up with. I mean, we could just go loud right now. Okay, he's definitely patrolling there, so let's set this up good and proper, and we'll end it with a killing. So we haven't actually killed anybody in this episode. Okay, so he's patrolling around that way, and oh, that was close. Brom, would you like to do the honors of knock this guy down, please? Thank you.
What you got?
I wouldn't actually recommend standing that close to him, though. So I'm just thinking, turn away from Brom's killing spree. Actually, no, it doesn't matter, because when he sets fire to them, he won't. He'll just put it out anyway. Oh wow, that was dead easy. And for level 2.
Okay, back me up.
Yay! We killed somebody. End episode, thank you. Well, let's face it, when set up correctly, that's a thing, but what's with the pods? Why are they called pod burners and pod thingies and pod this and pod that? And why are there a lot of them? Okay, I really just want to go home now and then come back here. That'll be hilarious. Oh wow, we can't just go back to Eden. We have to look at the Elder. Ooh. There are now 3 more artifacts to find, which means new passives are being added in. Second arc, maybe? They'd go some distance. You know, let's set up for the ambush and kill these guys here by the campfire. Okay, scratch that, we can't. I would have very, 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 very little. To work with there. Okay, if I do the same tactic again, blap him. See, I can use Chameleon and get really, really close. Bomb can't attack anyway this turn. Stop blapping you.
Does that hurt?
So we make sure that Farah uses a gun that doesn't make a noise. What? Not like it's gonna hear anything. Yeah, but the other guy's friends might hear when you blap him with a giant cannon. Medkit. That's handy. Ooh, if I can get that this pod burner who's walking away from the camp group.
Come on.
Hog rush to knock him down. Ducks can run to there. Silent weapon shot. These guys do not have a lot of health, so they die pretty easy. Ish. I would love to go and improve my weapons even further, but I can't. Excellent, next turn he dies.
Give up now and I'll go easy on ya.
Stone cold.
Yep. Booyah. Okay, let's leave the pod tank and pod jumper here.
Let's go.
Thank God they're going to detect that. Likelihood of me, they will alert somebody though, and I can't, there's no way in hell I can take both of them before somebody gets alerted. I can't even stun the tank, so. Could I leave and take the jumper out of the picture? Yeah, let's take the jumper out of the picture, and it leaves me. Now I can just concentrate entirely on the tank.
You got. Yeah.
Point blank range. Oh god, those are eyeballs. The eyeballs are like bling, 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 bling. Nicely done. Well done. Who you're messing with? It's Farah. Just fire on this guy here. He's on fire and he's downed. Braum will kill him next turn. You're still more than close enough for this.
Bingo.
What's his name? Oh. We had a guy, he fell on the floor, and bingo was his name. Oh. Kill him with the duck. I could just alternate that completely. It wouldn't make a little difference. But yeah, I think that's a good way to end this episode. We have left Eden,
Hey guys, come here.
left the zone we were in, and we're now killing pod people. Why they're called pod people, I don't think anyone knows actually fought to stop them and go like, you know what, it's weird, these guys have like blinking eyes on their shoulders. We've picked up a Rubik's Cube, also known as the Hellraiser Grenade. Okay, they've all got 36 health. But, no armor, only one guy with armor over there. So, we're going to end things here, folks. And when we come back, well, no longer the Road to Eden, we're now in the Seed of Evil. I like the title change. I'm going to change the title now. That's all for next time, though. So until then, I'll catch you all next time. See ya!